What's up everybody, and this is Hillblaze here, and welcome back to episode 23 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. First off, sorry for not having episodes out in so long. I know it's been a really long time, probably a month now, but I was really busy with work, still am. Hopefully I will be able to continue making videos a little bit more often now, but I'm not sure. I will still be making them, of course, but I'm not sure when exactly. But today I thought I would kind of jump right into it. There's not a whole lot that I've been able to do at all in this game, really. The most I did was the other day I spent a whole bunch of time clearing out this area here so I could build what I was building today. Well, not that really there. There's going to be just where I'm going to put the rest of the mini whenever it's eventually finished. But today I figured I'm always building buildings and other things like that, but I already have buildings now for all of the villagers. So that's pretty cool. So now I can concentrate on other things. So today I have decided to build a mini game, and this mini game is going to be kind of like a shooting gallery or an archery gallery. Basically there's going to be pistons going up and down in front of item frames, and you're going to be sitting on a minecart that goes back and forth to add to the difficulty, and you're going to have to try and shoot at the item frames. And when you shoot an item frame with an arrow, it breaks and falls, so when it disappears means you hit it, and then you just try and get all of them, and when you get all of them you win. I'm not good enough with any redstone to, make any fancy lighting or anything like that, so it's just going to be real simple, and hopefully you guys will enjoy watching it, and hopefully you guys, if you want, go ahead, build it in your world. I didn't take this from anybody's idea, I just kind of thought of something to build, and people have built shooting galleries. This is just the way I think I'm going to do it to make it easy for myself. So I figured this is a good area to start because I'm going to be building a eventual adventure land here. So yeah, I'm going to start right away. I'm going to stop talking now and get this done. So I figured basically about probably 10 high would be good. Then at least I would have space to have some on the bottom and on the top that move. So let's see. I want to keep a space though far enough away so that you can kind of walk up, grab your items, keep going, and then you stand about probably here, I guess. So this should be where the minecart track going back and forth will be, and I will place it just like this. So basically you're just going to kind of bounce back and forth in between there, and for me to do that, I'm going to come over here, grab grab some of these rails and the repeaters and all this other stuff. Let's see, I should have everything I need. I actually have too much, really. I shouldn't have this many things in my inventory, but I'm just going to dump off a couple of these things because it's kind of getting in the way. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's see, I don't really need too much of this right now, so I need some rails, I need powered rails, and I need redstone torches. So you need a power rail on each side, rails connecting all the way in the center. Yeah, let's see if this works. No, okay. I'm just gonna put, I guess I'm just gonna leave redstone torch there, doesn't need to be any fancy or anything like that. Let's go grab a minecart, throw the minecart on and see if it will continue to bounce back and forth without anybody in it. Okay, so basically this will be the idea, guys. You just bounce back and forth, you have a bow, and you try and shoot at your targets, which I'm gonna go build that right now. So I'll just leave that like it is. So let's see, if I'm standing here, I'm gonna probably have to go back over. I wonder how far of a distance would be good. This should be good. This should be a challenging distance enough, I'd say. So let's get out the black wool. It's a good background. I'm going to make the pistons and that have a green block on them, though, to kind of just make it brighter and more obvious. Also, is this really black? I don't know what happened recently. I don't know if it's just I messed with the colors or something, but this black doesn't look black. It kind of looks more light gray, and I find the light gray looks white, which is very strange, but that's okay, I guess. So let's see, how wide is this thing? I may as well make it as wide as this is, so it doesn't need to be huge. You guys can make it, as big as you want. You can make it all sorts of lights and sounds and things like that, but I'm not really going to bother with any of that. I'm just going to make it nice and simple. You can just go and play it whenever you'd like. I have a chest there with an infinity bow, so it only takes one arrow. I figured it would just save a lot of time. So let's see. On this end, I'm going to start needing to place pistons and things here to start building where I'm going to be having everything going up and down, blocking off the walls, or blocking off the item frames there. So I'm going to grab some sticky pistons. I don't need the minecart right away. Actually, maybe I'll grab them just in case. Grab some of this wool, and that should be okay for now. Alright, so I'm going to come over here, and right away I'm going to dig a little hole here. Oop. Let's see, need that. Alright, so I figured I'd put maybe 3 at the bottom. I don't know how long this one is compared to the other one I had quickly built, my flat world. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well, that works out. So it's 10 wide, so let's see. If I put 1 on each end, let's see what that looks like, and I'll just leave 1 in the center here, I guess. Well, not exactly the center, but, you know, close enough. Unless I add another one, or I could even put multiple ones in the bottom, which would be quite interesting, but I think I'd need more detector rails, so for now I'll start with this and see how this works out, and let's see what it turns into. So basically I'm going to have the sticky pistons there, go along like this. It might not make sense right away what I'm trying to do, but you'll see. These are going to be the blocks that block off the background, which I should probably build that so that you guys can actually see what I'm trying to build here. So these are going to come up. Of course, you need a space and then the wall. So the wall can be here, and that should be okay for picture frames because you can't actually put them on these blocks apparently. I did try and put them on a block, but when it went up, the item frame and everything just stayed behind, so that didn't actually work out very well. So I'm gonna have to just, I leave it one space and just put them on the wall. You can always just walk up and reset it basically yourself. It's not meant to be automatic or anything like that. Nothing too fancy. Just a little simple game to play. Just to make the world a little more interesting. All I've been building, like I said, is, just structures. I haven't actually built anything really other than this mini putt that you can actually play. So I'm hoping to concentrate more on this kind of stuff, building an adventure land of sorts first, and then I can concentrate on other things. So yeah, that should be okay. Now I'm going to go build this wall up though, 10 high, so I'll be back quick when that's finished. Okay, I'm back everyone. I built the wall up, but I built it up 8 high I think this time. I think it's pretty good. So basically you can see that this is going to be kind of the setup for the pistons down here. I'm kind of go up ahead and do the same sort of thing up there, but it's going to be upside down. So I need to build an area also 3 wide up here. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this whole area, kind of just like a little roof, I guess. Adding that and putting it 3 wide, like I say, all the way along here. And this is going to be the spot that the pistons are going to be on when the blocks are going to be somewhere when they're extended about down there, I guess. And that'll be covering up more item frames, like I say. But again, there has to be a 1 gap, so that's why I'm making it 3 wide, because the pistons will have to remain in the center. Actually, no, they'll have to be even farther, sorry. Because this is the wall, so then the item frame will have to be here, and then therefore the piston will have to actually be extended all the way out to here, so I may have to extend this 1 more. Which actually works out pretty good. I think it lines up perfect with that down there, so that should be okay. I'll just go along and do this. Alright, so the pistons should be hidden, and I know that there's one on the end there, so I kind of want to change where they're going to be. So like the pistons were around there before, so instead now I'm going to be making them about, if there's going to be one on the end, then I'll make one here. I'll make them in the center instead, and then the other ones will start on the edge, so they'll be staggered pattern along the wall and make it a little bit more difficult, on top of the fact that your minecart will be moving back and forth probably pretty quickly while you have to try and shoot arrows at very, very tiny targets. So it should be interesting and hopefully a lot of fun. I hope so at least, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more people though, because that's another thing, is I don't really have a lot of people able to join me or that do, so if anybody would like to join me, send me a message, let me know. You can certainly join in these games. It would be a lot more fun to build and play and stuff with other people. I certainly think, get to share this world a little bit. Certainly be a lot of fun. So yeah, send me a request if you'd like. Definitely be awesome to have somebody else along. But yeah, let's see. So this will probably be where I want to put the pistons then. So now I'm going to, since I'm up here, I'm going to have to put the pistons from the bottom since I want them to face down. But let me think for a second. If I'm going to be putting, the pistons are going to extend down 1, so therefore I probably should have, oh yeah, it's another block up here. Okay, so the pistons are actually probably going to be up 1 higher if I'm correct. Just a second, guys. I'll be back. I'm going to come and figure out what's going on here and come back when I figure it out. Everyone, it's nighttime now, but I hope you can still see that I just left at the same height. I added the pistons, but instead I kind of added a little cover there, so then the piston blocks will extend, and they'll be kind of hidden though, so you don't notice too much. Obviously, you know they're there, but that's still okay. And this way, the bottom of the piston lines up here, so it makes it way easier to try and make anything. Such as the way that I'm going to have these pistons activated, which is the simple method of just using a minecart rail. And to do that, I'm just going to put a detector rail beside each of these pistons, and in between, of course, I'm just going to quickly add some rails and powered rails just to keep things moving, because they do have to be moving fast enough since there's not going to be anybody in them. So let's see, I'll just lay out the track fast. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just something, you know, just a loop. It just needs to go round and round, whatever direction. I think the top I'm going to have going this way, and the bottom ones I'll have going the other way, so that it's kind of it looks different and makes it even harder to try and to match up, I guess. I wonder if I should have built this even a little bit wider at the back, maybe, so then I can add some, let's see, what is it? Oh, yes, I do. I should add some, make it a little bit wider, so I can add the redstone torches. But I don't have enough black wool, so I might have to just make it another color for now. But the thing is, I may make this into a little building as well. I'm not sure yet, or I may leave it wide open like this. But you can see the problems of there being creepers and things around, and that's no good. So I don't really want to leave this area either. So maybe if I can just get it working for now, I can make it, you know, a little bit nicer later on, just so at least you guys get to see kind of my idea and what I'm trying to do with this. So yeah, never mind trying to be too fancy. I am just gonna make it so that it works, and you guys can at least get a chance to see how it's working, how I built it, and you know, you guys can have a crack at it, try and build one as well. It's pretty fun. I tried before in the other world, and you know, it is a bit of a challenge to try and do, so I hope it'll work. Let's see. So for now, since I don't really have anything else, I'm just gonna use maybe the green wool. And that is where I will put my torches for the powered rails. So I'm going to put some of those there, powered rail there. I don't know how I made, my other design was certainly a lot better than this. Maybe I'll end up fixing it, definitely fixing it. But as long as it works in the meantime, that should be okay. So I need more powered rails. Let me fill this in. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead, guys, and come back when this is all filled in so that it's finished and you guys can just see how it's all hooked up. Okay, guys, I managed to get a minecart to continuously go around. I hope it's at a proper pace so that it's not going too fast, but not going too slow either. So I'm going to kind of try and jump down there and see it. As you can see, I just kind of added 2 redstone torches there and added a couple of what are they called again? Let's see. A couple of the powered rails, sorry. Let's see. Oop, didn't stop it, did I? No, okay. Good, so I'm going to go around here, check what that looks like. Huh. I think that's a little bit too quick because they aren't going. Like, as you can see, I'd like that one to go as well. Let's go see what's going on here. Oh, I did also do this. I also stupidly put a redstone torch beside the piston, so that would definitely keep it on all the time. So maybe I have to fix this. They definitely aren't far enough apart, so I will have to add one more here, I guess. That should be okay. Actually, if I just make this whole row, then maybe the powered rails, just more in one row, will act as the same thing. Alright, let's go check that out now. Now that's still going around. There we go. It looks like all three are working now. So yeah, there we go. There's kind of the idea that I wanted. I just wanted the pistons to go up and down, and behind them, I'll just go place quick the item frames to give everyone an idea. I think it's about there, there, there. So then I come over, and anybody standing back here, sitting in this minecart, let's get it moving a little bit. There we go. Huh. Well, it was working for about a second until that creeper came and blew it up. So, but you guys get the idea. Gonna basically, you go back and forth and you try and shoot at those, and next thing I have to do is go and set it up at the bottom now. Which means I'm just gonna go quickly dig all this out and make an area for myself to kind of build the same sort of rail system down there, and hopefully it'll also work. But I think I'm gonna make it a little bit wider, because there's definitely not enough room up top. I would have liked it to be kind of 3 wide, I guess, but it does work. So as long as it works and it's simple, that's really all I needed. It doesn't need to have an on-off switch. I may cover it up. I may turn this into a building later. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go quickly finish this then, so that everybody can see how it works and how it looks when it's all finished, and maybe we can even try a quick test of the game at the same time. So let's quickly dig all this out and fill it up with the same idea for the rails. So again, let's see. I need some more detector rails. Luckily I have enough of those, I think. So put one there, put one there, put one there. Dig this out a little bit more, so I can put rails there. I don't think, though, I have enough, let's see, do I? No, I definitely don't have enough powered rails, so I'll probably have to go back and get those real fast, and then I can come back and keep building it. But it shouldn't take too long, so. Hey. I guess I should probably just build this whole thing and then put them. Okay, actually, I'm gonna skip ahead too. I'm gonna just build this right out really fast, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, everyone. Sorry about all that. I also apologize, the video's not as good as maybe the other ones. I'm a little bit rusty, haven't filmed in a little while. But as you can see, I now have a minecart down at the bottom, also kind of just going around and around and around. I may cover this up just in case so nobody falls in or anything like that. It doesn't get deactivated. The top is also working, as you can see. I probably will make this a little bit fancier later on. Give it a top. I may, like I say, I may turn this into a small building, you know, just connect it, and then you just kind of walk in. And there'll probably be just the chest on the side, and then you can just pick up your arrows, and I think I'm actually going to give it a little test. So I'm going to go ahead and, actually I'm going to go sleep first, make it daytime, and then we'll give it a good test and see how it works. Alright, so everything is ready. It's daytime now. I've got my bow with infinity, so I don't run out of arrows, so nobody else does, so that you can keep playing the game, I guess, as long as you want. So let's test this and see how difficult this is. Trying to hit targets being covered and uncovered while you're moving in a minecart back and forth. Let's see how I do. So it's not, it doesn't, wow, okay. Right away, where you're aiming doesn't really matter. It does, you have to kind of figure the time it takes to get there and where you're aiming by then, I guess. Or use your momentum, right? So wow, I'm completely off on any of these now. It's a good thing you have infinite, because this could take a little while. Maybe if I just spam a whole bunch of arrows, I can go there. There we go. See, one of the targets is gone now. That means all of them are gone. Maybe if I can look it up on the internet, I can find a way that if I put pressure pads or something down at the bottom, I would be able to have lights set up too. Something like that, so that every time one of them dropped, a light got activated, and once they all dropped, I guess it would just, all the lights would be lit up, and apparently that is a problem, or those picture frames are causing problems. I think they just jammed up my minecart track, and so did all these really, really glitchy arrows. But yeah, you guys kind of get the idea, I think, or I hope. Yep. I guess I'm gonna have to wait till these disappear before I do anything else. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, this is kind of my quick little build. Just a fast mini game you can try and do yourself if you want. right now is obviously broken, as you can see, because there's arrows going absolutely crazy all over the track. Minecart won't really go anywhere. Oh, there we go, they're gone. So now it fixed itself. And yeah, the game continues to work. Easy to fix, easy to build. It doesn't take much effort. It's pretty cool. I hope to build plenty more of these mini games because I find the mini games are fun opposed to always just having the buildings, but I think for now most of the buildings I want are done. I would like maybe, you know, a doghouse at some point. Another build will be a pirate ship somewhere over there, probably a dock. I may do those out of video, I'm not sure. Definitely not the pirate ship, I want to build that in a video sometime. And at some point I'm going to probably block this whole area in and start building my adventure land. That whole mountain obviously is going to have to come down, and that's going to be a long time to do, but it's okay. Little by little, I guess, one thing at a time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like getting to see another mini game being built in Minecraft. I hope maybe you'll like, comment, subscribe this video. Let me know what you think of this. Tell me if you got any other mini game ideas I could build, other things you'd like to see. So yeah, thanks again so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.